What's going on, guys? I is Fuego here, and today we got another episode of Walk and Talk Wednesdays, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk to you about. Some things about personal, some things about games, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. So, first off, we've got the Destiny beta, and so far I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating going home because I enjoy the game so much. It's really great, and I really, really do appreciate what Bungie did for us. And even though it feels like it's gonna be such a short time because the beta ends on Sunday, and I'm so sad. We only got it like last week. I mean, I can't feel that bad. Some people didn't get it as quick. Maybe some things happened or whatever with the beta code. So I gotta be grateful. For what we have. But just in terms of like playability, it's so awesome. It's way better with friends, but on its own, it's still fun. It's still a lot of fun. Multiplayer is just outstandingly great. I rage. It's just in my nature sometimes, but it's a fun rage. It's a fun rage because you don't know the game yet. You can't expect to be the best, so that's that's a legible excuse, or a reason why things happen. It's what it is. But other than that, the playability is just outstanding. Like, it's really great. I was able to play a lot of single player or co-op, because you can actually play most of the single player missions with friends, so they call it co-op, obviously. And it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. It's fun with friends. That's a new word. That should be a new word. It's a lot of fun with friends. And especially during the missions, I didn't think they can pull it off, but you can do missions. You could do one of the most infamous ones, the Devil's Lair, with a bunch of your friends, and it's really fun. It's really fun to play with your friends because you can have different types of classes, like a Titan or a Warlock, and you guys could combine all your efforts, all your abilities, and you can make this super grand team. And it's just awesome. It's just a whole bunch of awesome and stuff like that. So that's something fun to do. That's something that it's interesting in my mind. It's interesting to have that kind of playability with up to 3 people. The only letdown, and this is just because I think we're used to Call of Duty and stuff like that we're so used to having 4 to 6 players on our fire team or squad or whatever you want to call it, but it's called fire team. And the fact that they shorted out one person is, it was inconvenient at some points, but you can't really, expect them to fix that yet. Maybe at the final stage of the game, they might be able to fix that. Make it like 1 to 4 players or 1 to 6 players. Who knows? You might have a whole squad for a fire team, but it's not like it really matters. It's just depends on who you can play with, and that's not all the instances. That's just for single and co-op. When you're playing multiplayer, you can have up to 6 people on your team. Like, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely nuts. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as Call of Duty, and that's one thing I want to know. Can you have more than 6 players? Will there be a ground war type of feature? And if so, I think that's going to be really awesome. I really am looking forward to 9v9, although I don't know how well it's going to work, in certain instances. But we got to try. We got to at least try and stuff like that. Hope for the best. Let's see what Bungie is capable of. See how they play their cards. And if they can do 9v9, that's great. If not, it's totally fine. Some of the maps were not built for 9v9, and that's coming from some of the few maps that we already played, like Venus. I like to call it Venus the Penis map. But you have the Venus map, you've got the Moon map, you've got the Earth map, you got Mars. I think those 4. And with those 4 in mind, I think the only map suitable for a 9v9 would be Moon. I think so, yeah. Because all the other maps are really close quarters and stuff like that, as well as they don't allow vehicles, and the only ones that I could see having vehicles are big maps like Moon, and Moon would sort of be a 9v9 type of thing. I feel like it is, because it's very spacious. There aren't a lot of buildings, and where there are, You know, it's all close quarters, but other than that, you have turrets, you have interceptors, you have pikes and stuff like that. You got a whole bunch of snipers. There's a lot of snipers. That's where I try to practice my sniping. And it's just, you know, it depends on the map. I don't think 9v9 seems to be an option right now, but maybe sometime down the line it'll be, and that would be great. That would be great to have. So other than that, I really enjoyed Destiny. Like, I've been playing, let me see, before Destiny, before the beta came out, we should say, I was just like doing nothing. Like, I resorted back, and not necessarily in a bad way. I enjoy, I just watch TV and stuff like that. I took a time out from video games. I really didn't play it as much as I used to. Wasn't exactly the same thing and stuff like that. So, you know, we just gotta wonder. We gotta wonder if Destiny is actually gonna be the game to break it and stuff like that. You know, break that little cycle of me not playing video games. I mean, that would be great if I could really add a completely new game to play and stuff like that, because that would be, you know, I think that would bring a change in my YouTube channel. That'll bring a change into how I play, because unlike Call of Duty, it's sort of laid back. It's a really laid back game. It's not, okay, in about, you know, 5 seconds I gotta noob this area before, you know, they're gonna kill all of us and stuff like that. It's not like that, you know. It's not, you know, pre-coordinated, and, you know, the game types are not gonna change anytime soon. Like, it's just gonna stay the, you know, it's gonna be more laid back. Like, okay, we have a bunch of options, we're gonna do it. Let's just play the game, and we're gonna play it how we're gonna play it. I mean, that's just really great, because, you know, how do I put this? Call of Duty is too predictable as to how it's played, how it's supposed to be played, and it's sort of YouTube's / Twitch's / everybody who gives tips and tricks fault. It's basically, you know, spread around and stuff like that. I mean, really, the only reason some people are good is because they learn from other people whose is the best and stuff like that. And so basically you have a, you know, a group of people telling other people, you know, how to play the game. Sorry about that, it's kids, what are you gonna do? You have a bunch of people telling other people how to play the game, and basically everyone is the same skill set, or people are cheating, or, you know, then you have the exploits, which are, you know, people who show you how to hack and stuff like that. That's just annoying. That's really annoying. I really can't stand those people. Like, I really think, you know, people in the development team should really start looking at YouTube videos. They should look at YouTube videos a little bit more often, because you might find some stuff over there. You know, you'll find exploit videos, hacking, whatever. So just gonna, you know, end it at that. Like, you know, hopefully Destiny learns from the other games and stuff like that, and they understand Call of Duty's mistakes, especially because they have on their marketing and their, you know, public affiliations team has really just screwed up this time. I mean, really, if COD needs a savior, it's gonna be Black Ops 3, not Advanced Warfare. So them saying that they had the most time, they better freaking prove it. So again, that we just gotta wait to see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this walk and talk episode. If you did, please press the like button. Shows me that you like it. Sorry, running. Not really running, I'm lazy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Fuego out.